Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel.
If you were around in 1998 and you played a lot of PC games, then you've probably heard of the game Half-Life, largely considered one of the greatest games of all time. What's insane about that is that Half-Life was the very first game created by a little-known company by the name of Valve. Valve, as most of us gamers probably know of now, expanded on the Half-Life series to create Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episodes 1 and 2, plus Counter-Strike, Day of Defeat, Portal, Team Fortress 2, and the recent zombie killing fest known as Left 4 Dead, all of which have been critically acclaimed and, as a whole, have garnered numerous Game of the Year accolades from multiple gaming websites and magazines. You might ask yourself what made the original Half-Life so great. For gamers, it was a combination of excellent first-person combat and level design, combined with an exciting and intelligent story. Cutscenes were ignored entirely by the developers, who instead decided to stick the player directly in the action all the time while the story developed in front of them.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on...
6 years after the original Half-Life, Half-Life 2 was released to anxious gamers, including me. The game was created using Valve's new Source engine, which made huge advancements in facial animation and physics. The groundbreaking advancement in gameplay was the gravity gun, which allowed players to pick up most objects and hurl them at enemies. The Source engine also gave Valve the opportunity to create unique physics-based puzzles, such as having the player stack concrete blocks on one end of a slab of wood in order to jump up to a higher ledge. The facial animation went a long way towards making other characters in the world more emotional and realistic. Body language suddenly introduced a whole new layer of immersion into the storytelling in the world in general.
No, not up there! No! No! Careful, Lamar!
Since Half-Life 2 took so long to make, Valve decided to cut down the developing time and create episodes instead of a Half-Life 3. This would make it easier for Valve to keep their games up to date with the latest hardware, and also give fans a chance to continue the Half-Life story in bunches rather than an entire 20 to 30 hour marathon. With the Source engine up and running, Valve also crossed over previous games, such as Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat, to the new engine, enhancing both graphics and gameplay. Along with Episode 1 and 2, Valve introduced two other games with their Orange Box collection, which included Half-Life 2, Episodes 1 and 2, and the two new games, Portal and Team Fortress 2. This also marked the first time a Valve game was released on the Xbox 360.
This next test could take a very long
Portal
time.
introduced a clever puzzle-based first-person game that involved the player creating portals and moving through them in order to get to the end of a level. Even if you don't like many games, I highly recommend this one since it actually makes you think quite a bit on how to solve the challenging puzzles. Team Fortress 2 was a sequel to a Quake mod made back in 1996 and introduced strong class-based multiplayer with a cartoon look to it that made killing friends and strangers alike hilarious and entertaining. In November of 2008, Valve released their highly anticipated zombie apocalypse game, Left 4 Dead, which revolutionized cooperative gameplay and made it more fun than ever to kill zombies with your friends, or kill them yourselves in versus mode. The game puts a strong emphasis on teamwork, and not staying with your team will get zombies eating your face in no time. It also makes huge advancements in artificial enemy intelligence, turning up and down the difficulty and tension depending on the skills of the players.
The administrator is very concerned that
In just 10 years, Valve has gone from a small, up-and-coming game developer to one of the best and most popular game developers in the world. Their games often introduce new and intelligent additions to gaming, such as a hilarious cartoon design in Team Fortress 2, or physics-based puzzles in Half-Life 2. Valve has also paved the way with storytelling in gaming, as any fan of Half-Life will tell you. With a strong focus on the future and the foundations of gaming that brought them to where they are today, there's no doubt that whatever Valve puts out next, it will be pretty awesome.